Hi, my name is Steve Laine. I'm the resident manager of the Pan Pacific Singapore Hotel here in Singapore. So I've been based here for 5 years now, and I run a 792 bedroom hotel, two ballrooms, four or five restaurants and bars, and it does about 65 to 70 million Canadian dollars a year. So it's a big operation. At any given time, there's several thousand people in the hotel, and we do 30 to 40,000 beverage or food and beverage covers every month. So very busy operation. And Student Works Painting put me in a great position to be able to run that kind of business when I had my own franchise back in the mid 90s. So I'm also a writer. I've written four novels now. My fourth one just got published with Turner Publishing in North America. And that's been doing very well, getting really good reviews. So I'm working on another two novels as follow up for that. So that's what I do in my spare time when I'm not managing a busy hotel. And I was very, very blessed. I was recently awarded the Hotel Manager of the Year for Asia this year in 2019. So very humbled by that opportunity and that recognition in my industry. So Student Works Painting has put me in a really good position, I guess I would say, to be successful in life with my career, but also personally, but also my passionate pursuits in terms of my writing. So what was life like before I joined Student Works? Well, I was working with other people, working for other people, and I didn't see a lot of opportunity for growth. So that was certainly a challenge. I've always been an introvert, which is why I got into writing. I used to read a lot, but doing Student Works Painting really put me out there to be in front of clients, managing people, managing projects. So it made me become much more extroverted and get out of my shell a little bit. So that was quite good as well. So I'm happy I've done that. Certainly, the life before Student Works Painting wasn't as rewarding professionally, personally, and financially. Certainly, financially, things have improved or did improve when I joined Student Works Painting, and it just really set me for my career essentially. So very glad I joined the company at the time. So I had some reservations, of course, though. When I first saw the pitch, when one of the reps came to Queen's University where I was studying, they came up on stage and said, "Hey, how would you like to be a franchisee?" And I thought, "Ooh, not sure if that's for me, and could I ever be as confident as that guy?" And so I took a chance and joined the company and ran a franchise for 3 years in St. Catharines, Ontario, and never looked back. So I was really happy that I did that. My reservations, of course, were how do I get to know the city so well that I know where to go and how to market? How do I get to find clients? How do I learn to paint? How do I hire people? Well, StudentWorks really did all that for me in terms of setting me through training, guiding me, coaching me, and then the rest is just you just jump in and do it. So you become very proactive. You get a hunger for business. So it's yeah, good opportunity to learn, to grow, to develop, and push yourself. So they'll set you up, but you've also got to drive yourself to be successful with a franchise. Now, what did I learn while working with Student Works? Well, I became very proactive. You don't have a choice. You can't just sit there and wait for business to come in. You've got to go out and get it. Cold calling, doing mall displays, getting your signs out there, putting the banners everywhere, emailing, calling. I mean, just everything you can to get business. You start to see more and more opportunities. And I still do that now in my writing. I'm marketing my own book through Instagram, Facebook, social media. I've got a publicist in California. I'm always giving her ideas. So we're pitching podcasts right now, which I was inspired to do shortly after this came about, this opportunity with Chris. so, so you just learn these things that take you through life. But I also learned a lot about financial planning, forecasting, budgeting. And when it's your money, you really learn how to control costs, how to generate new revenue streams as well. So, of course, working in sales, managing guest expectations, achieving goals, and just networking as well. So you learn so much running your own business. So I was very pleased that I joined the company. Can I name three places in my life now where participating in Student Works has helped or benefited me? I mean, absolutely. So being hands-on and not afraid to jump in. In hospitality, there's a great expression which I love, which says, if service is beneath you, then hospitality is beyond you. And it's so true. And same with Student Works. When you're running your own franchise, you've just got to get stuck in and jump in sometimes to clean up a mess, to fix an issue, to deal with a client, to help one of your painters if they're struggling with a particular piece of work. So you just jump in and do it. And the more you can do that, the more successful you'll be. I certainly do it a lot in the hotel industry. I'm still picking up garbage off the floor. I still make beds. I jump in and help strip beds when the maids are too busy. I clear tables in the restaurant when the restaurants get very busy. I go out on sales calls with my sales team. So I'm always doing something with the team to show, to build credibility, to support them, but also to make sure I'm on top of the business and I know what's going on. So you definitely want to continue doing that. And then, yeah, sales and marketing, of course. I've talked about marketing already a little bit, but sales, how to handle objections, how to sell, how to get sales and leads. That will be something you will carry on throughout most of your career, almost in any job. If you're not selling, then you're dying, right? So that will be another thing I sort of away. And then lastly, client management, how to approach clients, how to manage clients, how to set expectations, how to meet expectations, how to handle complaints when they arise and issues. So I'm doing that on a regular basis now with customers from all around the world, all different cultures. And the exciting thing about that is you never know what's going to come up in terms of issues. So it's a very rewarding career that way in hospitality, in the sense that you never know what you're going to do every day. It changes all the time. So lastly, what would I tell my best friend or my little brother or kids if they were thinking of applying to student works today? I'd say absolutely go for it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I mean, nothing really. The only thing you're going to do is learn to develop, to push yourself out of your comfort zone. You're going to be your own boss, and you'll determine whether being an entrepreneur is for you or not. For some people, it just might not be the route they want to go down to, but for others, it might be something that they think, wow. And if you do become an entrepreneur, you can always go into the corporate world, and if you have that entrepreneurial mindset, you'll be much more successful than any of your peers. So it's highly worthwhile. Now, you do have to have a strong stomach, and you certainly have to have let's say, a strong stomach and a lot of confidence. And if you don't have those, you will develop them very quickly as you run your own business. So it's worthwhile doing it just for that reason alone. It sets you up for life in terms of managing your time and developing your confidence in yourself and your abilities, and it just teaches you how to train yourself to always look for opportunities too. So no matter what business you're in, you want to be looking for opportunities, how to do things differently, how to innovate, and how to be a better leader in the future.